Welcome back, everyone. The American Humane Hero Dog Awards is an annual award show on Hallmark Channel that recognizes America's most heroic dogs. It is absolutely spectacular. And today, we are sharing the stories of the 7 category winners who we will meet in just a minute. And joining us here is the president and CEO of the American Humane, Dr. Robin Ganzer, and our pet rescue expert, Larissa. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. For 100 years now, American Humane has been promoting the welfare and the safety of animals and doing just phenomenal work. But I'd love to ask you, why did the organization want to start this incredible award show, the Hero Dog Awards?
Can you believe we're in our 8th year?
I know, that's so awesome.
It is so wonderful.
It's so...
We are celebrating man's best friend.
Yes.
And we thought these working dogs who've done so much to make us better humans needed an own awards show. To heck with the Oscars.
I think
like
better than the Oscars.
The Oscars have gone to the dogs. And that's the Hero Dog Awards, that's for sure.
The Oscars should go to the dogs.
I think so. I think so.
And Oscar should go to Larissa, too, for all of her hard work as well. And
Yes.
last year, you were a big part of it. And this year, you're also a big part of it. This year, you're actually presenting it.
We're so excited.
And thank you for that. And thank you for this entire thing. I mean, you guys do such amazing work. Yes, I got to go be a part of it, sit in the audience, cry my eyes out the whole time.
Very emotional.
And meet all the doggies that were there. It was just so touching.
There you are backstage.
Yes, this year I'm going to be presenting, and it's a dream come true. I mean, you feel every emotion during this evening.
I know, you really
You're
do.
happy, you're sad, you're touched, you're everything.
You're
but
inspired.
You're inspired. You leave thinking, if all these people can make a difference, so can I. And
so
and it's because of
wonderful.
you guys. So thank you for that. It's remarkable.
It's an incredible
Tonight you will
really
never
is.
forget.
For being
And
a
we'll be,
humane hero.
Thank you.
And we'll be sharing just a bit of it here today. It's time to introduce you to some of the category winners, or the category winners. First up is Elizabeth Howell and Chi-Chi. They are winners of the therapy category. Come on in here, Elizabeth.
Welcome, Elizabeth. Thank you for being here.
Chi-Chi has an incredible story. I know she wasn't able to join us today. You can tell us why a little bit, but Chi-Chi's a cancer survivor. She's a quadruple amputee, and she's out there inspiring people to overcome adversity in the best possible way. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Chi-Chi was rescued in South Korea. She was found in a trash bag with her legs bound and worn to the bone. Just unthinkable way to treat any living being. And she was saved and rescued and had all of her legs amputated. She's missing about 8 to 10 inches of each leg. But she is resilient. And
swimming.
Yep, look at her swimming.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. She's a fighter. She's so courageous. And she just never gives up. She has a will to live, and she makes the most of every day regardless of what's going on.
And visiting people and inspiring
and
them and
she is-
understanding how she can, people can get through adversity. Sure.
Exactly. And she inspires people not only that we visit in person, but people all over the world that follow her story online are inspired by her as well.
I hope we learn from this, because humans should be just as resilient.
Exactly.
They're so wonderful.
Exactly. She teaches us all. And forgiveness. She teaches forgiveness and love. She had to forgive and learn to trust people again in order to be a therapy dog. And now she shares that love every day. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love Chi-Chi.
Thank you for sharing her story and allowing her to inspire even more people.
No, thank you for all you do, truly. Well, next we have Nick Casseras with Sergeant Fieldy. Come on out, guys. They're the winners of the military category. Both Nick and Sergeant Fieldy served in the Marine Corps. So first of all, gentlemen, thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
So tell us about Sergeant Fieldy's work in Afghanistan. I know he did a few tours, didn't he?
Yeah, so we went together in 2011. And our job was to look for IEDs, bombs, because that was the main thing that was hurting our troops. Was the bombs. They'd put them out, and the sand, sand would cover them up, and we couldn't see them. So with his nose, we'd be able to find them, and that saved countless lives.
And then he went back a few more times without you, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So we came back. He went his way, I went mine. We were separated for 3 years. He kept doing what he was good at, was finding more bombs, saving lives. And then he finally retired, and he came home with me.
And how did you manage to be able to adopt him after all that time?
Luck, really.
I think a little more than luck.
It's hard to do
Persistence.
that.
Yeah, persistence.
Persistence was something that was really important to you.
Yeah, I would call, and they knew my name. I don't think it was a good thing that they knew my name, but I would call constantly, and kept tabs on them. And finally, they called me and said, "Hey, would you like to adopt them? If not, you know, there's another handler in line that would like to have them. And I said, well, tell him sorry because he's coming home. He's coming home to Texas.
I mean, how was that reunion for you? Because you know dogs never forget.
Yeah, I mean, it was unreal, really, because you know, 3 years apart. You know, I'm thinking, is he gonna remember me? Is he? You know, how is he now? I hadn't seen him. I don't know how was his health and everything. And you know, it took him a little while, but he remembered me and just the things that we used to do, the way I would call him. I tried to do all that again, and just, I mean,
it's one of the best things.
His best friend.
I want to give a shout out. American Humane makes that possible for many dogs that, you know, are over there fighting and are able to be reunited, because it used to not be possible at all.
Yeah, we changed the National Defense Authorization Act, so every war dog can be retired on U.S. soil and could be reunited with their battle buddy.
It's incredible. I know I learned that at last year's Hero Dog Awards. It's something that you guys kind of illuminate there during the awards show. Thank you so much.
You're both American heroes.
One more now for this segment before we get into the last four, which is coming up a little bit later, is Heather Heath with Willow, and they are winners of the Emerging Hero category. Welcome, sweet Willow. Welcome, Heather. I mean, I can't stand it. Cute, but also heroic. Now, this is even hard for me to say, that Willow here is a survivor of the dog meat trade, which is just astonishing. I literally kind of get goosebumps when I even speak about it. Tell us how he is helping raise awareness worldwide about this unthinkable trade out there. Look at his face.
Willow came over almost 2 years ago now, and he was rescued. He was a pet dog, and that's the misconception, is people just assume that these dogs are stolen, or he was somebody's pet dog, and they turned him in to be slaughtered. And luckily, he was at a farm that was being shut down.
Right.
And so they took him, and from that point, he got sent over here to me because I worked with the group that was over there doing this. And, you know, I had him for about 5 months, and I got so frustrated one day that I went, I'm going to start a Facebook page, and I'm going to talk through Willow, and we're going to see what happens. And it went crazy. And now, you know, we publish his page with no graphics, and that has really gained a following of people who want to get involved, but you can't stomach what's going on over there.
It's unfathomable that this is still occurring.
It really is.
30 million a year are tortured and slaughtered, dogs and cats.
And you and Willow are helping getting the word out there
to give
in a
voice
big
to
and
the
effective way.
Yes.
I mean, through social media, through the Hero Dog Awards.
Absolutely.
And you're helping
we travel around.
Yep.
Protesting isn't really what we do, but we go if we're needed or we're asked to be there. And
how's Willow doing now?
He's awesome. You know, he's really just happy. He loves doing this because he loves people. And, you know, I think people see the positive that can result from this. And, you know, if we all work together and give these dogs a voice, and, you know, every animal out there, but
and you see these beautiful dogs on camera here, but you see them behind the scenes, off camera. Everybody's playing with them, and they're so socialized, and it's just amazing to watch. Thank you so much for sharing your stories. This is only the beginning.